All right, Dan Campbell, won't be fired reportedly. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video. Um, Subscribe to the channel on my social media links out there. So, report just came out that Dan Campbell won't be fired. Okay, or Robert Salah. A lot of people want him, local guy, or Texans David Culley won't be fired. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel on my social media link subscription. Twitter's the fast way, and Facebook, then Instagram. Yeah. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. If you didn't know, Detroit Lions played 425 today. I'm not sure the network. Let me kind of give you that information. Make sure I do all this the right way. It's the it is the second to last game. This would have been the last game if we played 16 games. So we'll be on Fox. So we'll be on Fox. So guys and girls know. So it says, while a number of NFL coaches are on the hot seat or have already been fired, three of the teams struggling the most this season aren't planning on making changes this year, according to Ian Rappaport at NFL.com. The New York Jets head coach Robert Salah, Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell have shown more than enough promising signs that neither is in any trouble. Both are coaches. Both coaches, their respective organizations, want to build around, and both will return in 2022 per team sources. Additionally, there are currently no signs that Houston Texans will be moving on. From head coach David Culley. All three teams have struggled this season, though they have shown positive signs along the way. The Jets, 4-11, have a strong wins over Tennessee Titans, Cincinnati Bengals this season, and are building around rookie first-rounder quarterback Zach Wilson, who has gone through the normal bumps and bruises, but has flashed potential. Rookies running back Michael Carter and rookie wideout Elijah Moore have thrived in their debut seasons as well. So the thing about that too, this is what you don't, people think this is the cool part of drafting a quarterback, where it's a part of the process, not the cool part. But you look at a rookie first round quarterback has gone through his normal bumps and bruises. You don't want your quarterback going through the bruises and bumps, and sometimes some of these quarterbacks are not resilient enough to overcome. They're not resilient enough to overcome the bumps and the bruises. Okay, that's what people got to remember. Some people don't overcome that. You physically or mentally messed them up, and that's kind of what happened to Jake Locker. Okay, so sometimes you want to draft somebody, let them sit, and if they ready, then you let them play. The Lions 2-12-1 started the season with 8 straight losses, but have since been a more respectable 2-4-1. Detroit have consistently played hard under Dan Campbell, and is a few close, heartbreaking losses away from having a far better record. The Lions are 1-6-1 in games that are decided by one possession. They've been competitive, even if they lost. They need to learn how to win close games with consistency. So, that's about it. That's kind of read. Finally, Culley has had to navigate a minefield in his first season, mostly because of an ongoing investigation into quarterback Deshaun Watson, who remains away from the team and faces 22 civil lawsuits and 10 police complaints from women accusing him of sexual assault and misconduct. But the Texans are 4-11, have won 2 straight under quarterback Davis Mills, shown progress after being punching bag early in the season. While those 3 coaches appear to be heading into the second season, not every coach around the NFL is safe. Reported the Chicago Bears coach Matt Nagy is likely in his last season, with Chicago primed to have a new head coach for the 2022 season, expected to begin its search for Nagy's successor after Week 18. Mike Zimmer's fate has not yet been decided with the Minnesota Vikings. The future of Denver Broncos head coach Vic Fangio is firmly up in the air, while all indications are Coach Matt Rule will return to the Carolina Panthers. And like I said, if Campbell just won one game, I really didn't care. He should have came back, and his team has not quit on Dan Campbell, not in the least, not in a little bit. They play hard, and part of that is he had a young team, and they probably don't know no better. Had he had a locker room full of of older players, they probably would have been tuned him out long ago. And that's the honest truth. They probably would have been tuned him out. So kind of the benefit to have some young guys, they ain't been through the the ringer like that, and they don't think they've been there, done that, did this, did that, so they still believe. And that's credit to Campbell too, because they look like they got a lot of young promising players, bro. And that's the beautiful thing about the Lions this year, man. They got some underrated players, man. And if they develop, which it ain't a given that these guys develop, but they develop and don't smell themselves in the offseason and keep working hard, um, it's gonna be interesting, man. And the biggest thing is Holmes. You gotta give Holmes some time because he got to rebuild depth that's been effective for the past. It's been that affects him from 15, 20 years ago. So you got to remember that he got to rebuild this depth. And if he keep finding and drafting the way he drafts, and they continue to pan out, and he keep doing this thing, bro. It's gonna be interesting because that's how you build depth. That's how you build depth. How he doing it? Finding guys, undrafted, you know, finding a place for these guys. You keep doing that, man. It's gonna take about 4 or 5 drafts, and continue to hit in free agency for that to happen. People gotta understand it take time to build depth like New England got. That's a 5 to 10 year process. That's exactly what that is. It's a 5 to 10 year process. And depth isn't built over in a day. It's not building a draft. Even if you hit on all 7+ draft picks and you find the right um, undrafted guys, that take time. Then you got to get the free agent. Then you got to have the coaches. And it seems like they got the coaches. This team is primed to bring in. I will say this. This team is primed to bring in a receiver. Randall Hill has shown the ability to help. He's shown the ability to help Amon-Ra St. Brown become the best receiver that he can be right now. So, like I said before, So yeah, they primed to bring in a receiver. The biggest help they need as far as need them inside coverage, inside linebacker, and they need the guy off the edge. I will say that they do need a guy off the edge. And that's why people look at Thibodeaux and Hutchinson. I just don't see, they can be. I don't think they're the best in the draft that I see. I'll do more evaluations. Maybe that may change, but as of right now, Dan Campbell won't be fired, and I think it's the right decision. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man, about that, man. But yeah, I mean, I seen him improve as a play caller. I seen him improve as I seen him improve with clock management. So yeah, I seen him. Yeah, I seen him improve with all that. So that's all you want to see is as a coach improve with his clock management to year one, because people just think coaching is about people think coaching is just about X's and O's, and I think X's and O's is secondary to social skills and being able to plan and be organized. I think those are all more important qualities to have in a head coach. I think people need to know that that's all more important qualities to have, as a head. And then because you really you managing. That's why a lot of Caldwell and a few other coaches don't like to call plays. You managing too much. You really overlooking your positional coaches, your coordinators. You know what I'm saying? You really overlooking those type of things, man. And then you planning, when you're leaving on the West Coast, you planning in a hotel. Then you gotta. It's like being a manager at a job, just on a grander scale. You gotta decide when to discipline somebody, when not to discipline somebody, when they break curfew. You got dealing with all that type of social skills. So, I think Campbell was a direct correlation to him getting hired was that he was a player's coach. He understood the locker room, and the previous coach, his what you call his predecessor, Matt Patricia, didn't understand social skills. He didn't understand how to relate to the coach, to the players, and now they got a coach's player. So that didn't really surprise me, bro. Usually, if you got a defensive coach that's in there, and they usually go offense. You got a coach that had issues with social skills. They usually get a player for a locker room player friendly coach. So usually, pretty much the way it goes. Okay. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out for more videos like this. Remember the Seattle game come on at 4:25. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, all my social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, than Facebook and Instagram. If you have business, if you want to reach out, all the links subscription. Want to financially donate, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link subscription. Appreciate the cash donations. Links in the description. Username link in the description or on the bottom of the screen for the username. Best way to donate. Comment, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Appreciate the notifications. Appreciate the love.